Burritos. We love burritos. Hey everybody, welcome. Ginetta AM here, and we're going to kick it off with a beautiful live radio show here at cityworldradio.com. And now, we hope that you're going to be listening, and if you want to call in, it is 212-631-7553. Oh, hi everyone. Oh God, what happened to my hair, brother? It is raining and snowing here in New York. Hi, raining and snowing, guys. So it's not the best weather. Got up here on the studio on my bicycle. So thank you for joining us. Yeah, on the bicycle. Crazy. What was I thinking? On my bicycle in this freezing snow and wet rain. And guess what? Yeah, I took a little tumble. I think I'm okay, guys. I'm going to live to play another day. So tonight, we're going to celebrate. cityworldradio.com, y'all. Spread the word. And welcome to Ginetta's Vendetta presents, y'all. Oh yeah, we're almost ready to kick it off, y'all. Yeah, do me a favor. Hi everyone, thank you for joining us. Swipe left, hi. Hey y'all, live radio show, Ginetta AM, pocket trumpeter, hi. Thank you for joining us. Hi everyone, swipe left and then join and then share. Hey, I'm Mira, nice to meet you. We're gonna kick it off in about 30 seconds. Ginetta's Vendetta presents at City World Radio, Kazakhstan. Woohoo! Хорошо, baby, yeah, я хочу. What? 16? Would you like to ask for my hand in marriage? Is that why you care? The guy asks how old I am.
Tell him you're 22.
22, brother. I just turned 21. Thank you. Thank you. He wants to marry me all the way from Kazakhstan. I'm coming over there because you guys got a jazz fest in Kazakhstan. So I'm going to try and get over there, y'all. Thank you. Here we go, guys. Love you. cityworldradio.com. Here we go. Uh-oh. I got to take my gum out. To the world. Yeah. 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 Hey guys, you're listening to my tune, Land on My Feet. Thank you. Хорошо, спасибо большое. Yeah. Yeah. Hey y'all, you're listening to Land on My Feet by Ginetta's Vendetta. Let me show you where you can get this. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, this is where you can get all my CDs. Hi, yes. Whoops. There you go, guys. If you want, oh, that's the wrong picture. What the hell is that? That was my cat. Yeah. Anche io sono italiana anche, mi chiamo Ginetta. Ecco, questo è il website. Yeah. Hey. Gotta keep my head way up high. Got to stay everybody. Welcome to yet another version and episode of Ginetta's Vendetta Presents, a wonderful radio show here, live in New York City. Rainy, wet, soggy New York City. Having a little trouble getting around here. Anyway, want to wish you a happy belated Valentine's Day to all my listeners. Also, a happy President's Day here in America. So for all of our international listeners, welcome. And want to just say a few words about our President's Day, that most of us just thankfully say, yeehaw, we got a day off, brother. But guess what? I was in a cab the other day, and I had the happiness to hear a recorded portion of a cab driver's citizen test. And there were all these questions about America. And believe it or not, guys, I knew about 25% of the questions. So I got to tell you, on President's Day, I thought this could be sort of a pertinent thing to maybe address, to give thanks that, number one, we are here. And I wanted to get an American citizen test for myself to see how many questions I knew. I did know, however, that George Washington is the father of our country, and I believe it's his birthday tonight. So we're going to say happy birthday, Georgie, and give thanks once again that we are here and have all these wonderful amenities. And I want to tell you about Ginetta's Vendetta Presents. That sort of, I am a professional trumpet player. I am a pocket trumpet player, a vocalist, a composer, band leader, and so have been in the business for many, many years. And I want to sort of make this show about a lot of my musical creations and all my body of work, and also just sort of some, meandering and mental sort of talking about various trips and things that I've thought about throughout my life as I get ready to write my memoirs called Power Blower. And if anyone has any other title that you might want to volunteer, this is a call-in show, 212-631-7553. I also want to say hello to Eddie Kramer and his beautiful wife, Dahlia. We love you both. My condolences to you, Eddie, for your mumsy. And keep your spirits up, my friend. Anyway, welcome again to Ginetta's Vendetta Presents. And before I play our first tune, I wanted to say that as I was driving in the cab, I wanted to be thankful that I was in America, and I also had this opportunity with my career, with my horn as my passport. I am able to travel the world, and I just thought, you know what, I'd like to kind of bring that up, how lucky I am to be an American here and have the opportunity to travel as an ambassador for peace through music to just any country. Not everybody has that particular liberty, and so many of the beautiful countries that I've had the pleasure of visiting do not have even half of the amazing amenities, advantages, resources, abundance, and opportunities that we do here in the U.S. And we take a lot of that for granted. But I thought, you know what, on President's Day, I want to say, yeehaw, baby. And maybe I'll break out into a verse of the Star-Spangled Banner. But I also want to give props to Nao, who did a lovely job at the All-Star basketball game last night, singing the Star-Spangled Banner. I was very impressed, Nao. So big ups to you, brother. I know it also, guess what? It's Grammy time. And where am I? Still practicing my speech. But I remain hopeful that that Grammy podium will soon host Ginetta Vendetta. So on that note, y'all, guess what? We're going to play one of my more kind of social, what did I call this? Almost a social commentary tune that I wrote. This beautiful song is called Wish Me Well from my first record, La Dolce Vita. I hope you enjoy it. Stick around, y'all. Wish me well.
Okay, I want to tell you something. You wrote track 4. Track 6.
Dude, I'm sorry. Thank you for being on.
That's all right. But if you don't have any interest, then don't show up.
You know what? Hold on, because I think electronic intro. Hold on, y'all. Hi, everybody. Thank you, Master.
Leave some true love behind. Now she got a house and 3 kids. Feels like she's doing time. Another spends her Why do I need to be drunk?
You could have saved the song I'm gonna play. If it's the other song and then it's out of church,
Thank you, y'all. Yeah.
There's a little part of me in you.
Yeah, guys, you're listening to GinettaVendetta. I beg your pardon? And I'm going to show you where to get. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I get it. Okay. It's okay. You're doing great.
Just how far she's fallen.
It's okay, baby. Here, go here. Go to the website.
Can't stand the brutal memories of the men who abused her.
Yeah.
Isn't it plain
The
to
kids are so pissed. And then he said, I'm sorry, I don't speak English. I'm like, what?
I've been there too, and I'll never forget.
Hi. Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
There's a little part of me.
You're listening. Oh, hi, Kazakhstan. Hi, guys. You're listening to one of my songs. I'm going to show you where to get it. See, does the voice sound okay when I'm talking? Does it sound okay? Yeah. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Good music, that's right.
Little boy waits by the window, hoping his father will come. One of the millions of children whose lives have come undone. Girl child growing up alone. She needs a memory, somebody to look up to. Don't you know that could be you or me? Wish you well from your private hell.
Yeah.
'Cause I've been there too, and I'll never forget. All you sisters I met. There's a little part of me in all of you. Wish me well from your private hell. All you sisters
Here you go, guys.
I met.
Yes, radio. You're listening to my first record, Ginetta's Vendetta. Wish me well. Yeah, y'all. Yeah. Wish me well. Wish me well from your private hell. Hey everybody, if you're just joining us, this is Ginetta's Vendetta Presents. My name is Ginetta M, pocket trumpeter, vocalist, band leader of Ginetta's Vendetta, composer, and all-around badass. What? Oh no, I'm just kidding y'all. And anyway, it's Grammy night, so I'm kind of feeling perky. Even though I'm not there, I know that I'm there in spirit. And also, gang, this is a call-in show. If you'd like to join me, ask me anything about all things Ginetta, 212-631-7553. Anything as mundane or as philosophical as you would like to ask. Musical or otherwise, I am open to any sort of phone calls as long as they are not heavy breathing. And even then, who knows, man. But anyway, it's a live show, so you got to keep it pretty straight. So, you know what? I was talking about the advantages of living in America, and as I'm also live streaming this on Periscope, so I have a lot of international listeners, and I also have a lot of international listeners on the radio show. So I'm not sure I want to stay on that particular topic, but I do want to say that I promised for this particular program and each and every program that I would sort of regale folks with tales of my life on and off the road as a professional musician. Now, I've done most every kind of gig, and I made a note because I was talking about citizenship and about liberties and the freedom and being an ambassador of peace. I wanted to bring up this super cool gig that I had at the end of 2014. I was 4 weeks on a beautiful, massive cruise ship, which was truly unbelievable for me because I've never done it before or since. And I mean, I've been 30 years in the business, and this was really an amazing opportunity. So I said, you know what? It's November and December. I'm going to hop on this boat and go down to the Caribbean. And that's what I did. But the reason I'm bringing it up is that I thought this magnificent ship, the allure of the seas, was almost like a perfect microcosm of the world, of almost a perfect world. There was every nationality, every race, every creed, every color, every language, and every vocation represented. And this is actually below decks, because above decks there was all different kinds of visitors. But in the 5,000 strong employee area where the musicians stayed, it was truly a city unto itself, which was just like Babylon, just millions of voices and people, and up all night. There was 24 hours, the cafeteria open, and always the bar up to where the musicians would hang out, and I could walk right up to the prow of the ship in the middle of the night. Just so amazing. And there was such really continuity and working together of everybody on board this ship. There were just a lot of, it was perfect for me because as a rule, I'm kind of a germaphobe. So any place that has these special buttons on the door that you push with your elbow, man, so you don't have to touch anything, is okay with me. So I was like, what? I'm in heaven. I don't have to touch anyone. And every day on the loudspeaker, they'd always say downstairs, you know, to the 5,000 employees, today, you know, they tell us how the germs were going, like no touching, don't forget to, no handshaking, and then they'd always say no kissing. Which really, believe me, they didn't call that the love boat for nothing. But of course, I was just there to play my horn on the biggest jazz club at sea. It was the most beautiful, beautiful club. And I want to give props to I was actually a sideman on this gig. And Larry, a wonderful piano player, got me on the gig. It was his band. And it was, I often tell people on board the ship, there were no distractions, and it was the first and only time in this millennium that I noticed there were no phones, no texting, no distractions while I was playing and singing in this beautiful club. And it was really luxuriant for me as a professional musician, not to have all this. You know, when out here in the real world and on land, you have just everybody's phones and everything, a beeping and a shrieking and a texting. But anyway, I digress. And I just want to let you guys know that that was really a gas and so much fun for 4 solid weeks. I was on the high seas and in a teeny little, I really don't even want to call it a cabin. It was sort of like a cupboard with a shelf that I slept on, which was perfect for me because I'm not a big person. But the shower situation was interesting because you shared it with another girl right next door. And if she took really long showers, the water would kind of dribble into your cabin. So there were a couple of challenges being on the high seas. But all in all, as I said, it was a perfect microcosm of almost a perfect world, you know. And in this day and age, with all these blowhards, politicians pontificating and promising and just really using up a whole bunch of hot air, I found it would be a perfect model for people to really sort of aspire to, just everybody together and working together regardless of anything. But okay, I sound like I'm on a soapbox here, and basically this is supposed to be a jazz station, but as I tell the band, this is Ginetta's Vendetta, and so I can basically do whatever I want. Whenever guys want to get too big for their britches, I always say, this isn't, this isn't Shmuley's Vendetta, it's not the Joey's Vendetta, this is Ginetta's Vendetta, y'all. So if I want to act like that, that's what I'm going to do. So I guess considering this is called Ginetta's Vendetta Presents, I would still love to hear from some of our callers and or listeners. 212-631-7553, and again, waiting for your call. Speaking of this allegedly being a jazz show, y'all, enough of me flapping my gums up here. I'm going to play something that is smoking, and you can't get much jazzier than Lee Morgan, honey. This is me trying to redo a massive hit called Sidewinder, and this is off my new record, Little Big Horn, Sidewinder. Yeah, listen up, y'all. Yeah. Hey, y'all. Or total CD, and GinettaVendetta.com, Ginetta's Vendetta, that's right, .com. And we are so happy to be here in New York City, and the weather is pretty nasty tonight, and as I said, I took a little tumble as I was driving my bicycle. What? On up 7th Avenue. If anyone, only New Yorkers can tell you how crazy I am because the weather. First of all, it's been snowing all day. Now everything, it's warming up from 25 degrees. So now it's just really slippery. So I was going very slowly, but alas, took a teeny little tumble, nothing serious, and I'm totally fine, give thanks, but probably should question the wisdom of riding a bicycle in this weather. Again, we do have a phone number, 212-631-7553. We had someone try to call us. Hey, I know, biking in the snow, ridiculous, man. I don't know why I do it. I've been doing it for like 30 winters, y'all. Anyway, Ginetta M here, pocket trumpeter and vocalist, composer, and all-around person, celebrating the Grammys. We are having our own Grammy celebration. Why? Because for all this time, I've been practicing my speech, and I want to tell you, I'm always going to say I give thanks first and foremost for my continued perfect chops and voice and health, and also for my continual guardian angels on my shoulders who have constantly kept me blessed and protected throughout my journey. So that you guys, you listeners right now have heard part of my acceptance speech for the Grammys. So the rest of it I'm going to keep under wraps, even though I've written it every year. I write it every single year, and I still remain hopeful that soon I will be up there. And 631-7553-212 if any callers want to call in and suggest various outfits that we might dress me up in, when in fact that time comes, as I'm positive it will. And on that note, guys, I always want to say that I'm so happy to be able to do this and be a sort of a DJ and a host. Thank you. I'm live streaming. Thank you so very much. And someone just wrote to me on Periscope, your Grammy is on the way. That's right, baby. My Grammy is on the way. So I'm going to give thanks for that in advance. And as I said, always remain hopeful. And as a hostess, sort of a radio hostess, which I find myself doing right now and being, I find that sort of spreading peace through music and sort of good cheer is always a positive message, man. So, and also, it doesn't hurt to also shill some of the CDs, y'all. Don't forget, I expect to see some download action at cdbaby.com/Ginetta's Little Big Horn. There's a little, I need some download action. What does that mean? Click on one of those songs for 99 cents and then $1.99 for some other songs. And you can actually just kind of stream it down into your phone. Of course, I don't really know what I'm talking about because I'm not. I'm not the most I am a little bit of a technophobe. I got to tell you, everyone, I'm going to admit, I am doing a Periscope live streaming broadcast. I'm talking on a mic. I'm doing a few things at once. But I have to admit that technology is not my forte. So I think that once you pay for one of my tunes at CD Baby, that you can maybe stream it onto your device. How's that? Does that sound fairly knowledgeable? Anyway, enough about me. Let's talk about my music. And again, if anyone has any questions, 212-631-7553. Eddie, I know you want to call that number, 212-631-7553. Charles E. is listening, in case y'all want to talk together on the radio show. And Dahlia, big hugs to you guys. Also to all my family, Mikey, Charles E., Antoinette, Peeps, and all the folks, Francesca. Hopefully all y'all are listening. And we're going to do another tune, another smoking jazz tune from this wonderful brand new CD, Little Bighorn, which I just think that is the coolest name. And I know that also my friend Eddie and Dahlia love that name too. Y'all love that name, Little Bighorn, because to all you folks in Radioland, I play a beautiful, tiny pocket trumpet, which is such a beautiful silver horn and much smaller than a regular horn, but it's got a big fat sound. And why? Because I'm a pro and I know what I'm doing, y'all, and I've been doing it for a long time. Little Bighorn. And what you're going to hear on this next arrangement, what are we doing? Oh, we're doing blue bossa. Now you can get to hear the beautiful sound of the horn because this is the one tune on the record on 9 or 10 cuts where I took out the mute. So on this beautiful arrangement of blue bossa, my arrangement, you're going to hear the Little Bighorn play beautiful and without the mute. Yeah. Yay, here it is. This is my...
Okay. When you come back... come back in from this song, you have 3 minutes.
I can't see the clock. Usually it's on the phone, but I can't. There's no time on the phone anymore.
Clock's right here.
I think something's wrong with the phone, so you should try calling it. Hey guys. It's never looked like that before. Yeah, hi, thank you. Then you have to download it. Just go to cdbaby.com. I'll show you. Hold on. Hello?
You say sorry?
Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I heard the phone. So her phone is working. Woo! You listen to Danny Walsh. Y'all gotta get this record, man. I'm gonna show you. Look. Yeah. Just go to CD Baby. Ginetta's Little Bighorn, y'all. Ginetta. Woo! Thank you. You're listening to Danny Walsh, Ginetta AM, Little Bighorn. Woo! This is John Davis on piano. Ginetta. Great. I'd like to come to Russia. I want to play with Igor Gutman. What a show. This is me. There you go. Yeah. Oh, nice solo. Bass solo. Oh, I'm so glad you tested the phone. Thank you.
I knew it was working. Right?
Now it looks better. Before it was making those weird meters.
I got to trust you.
Yeah. This is a Tom Bad Mother Hubbard on bass. This is the record. Ginetta M. That's me playing trumpet. Yeah, Tom. Woo! Oh, the album is called Little Bighorn. Ginetta M. Yeah, get it CD, baby. I'm gonna show you where. G'day, g'day. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, woo! That's me playing. Yeah, thank you. Spasiba. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Daddy. That's me playing, y'all. Woo! I hope so. Ya idu po Russia. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, everybody. Blue Bassa. That's me playing pocket trumpet with the fabulous Danny Walsh on tenor sax, John Davis on piano, Tom Bad Mother Hubbard on bass, and Eric, the Big O Halverson on drums. Eric, we finally found your nickname, brother, after 20 years of playing together. You're listening to Ginetta's Vendetta presents on cityworldradio.com. It is on the internet, cityworldradio.com. My show is on Monday nights at 9 p.m., cityworldradio.com. If you want to know more about all things Ginetta, GinettaVendetta.com, GinettaVendetta.com. So y'all want to go there, go to the website, go to CD Baby, check it out. If you love what you hear, then by all means download or buy a download or buy the whole CD. And whatever you do, continue to support live music, live musicians, and pray, and let's work towards peace is what I always like to say, working towards peace. So we're going to have to say goodnight very, very soon, and we're going to play a beautiful tune, Killing Me Softly, on the way out. But I just want to tell everybody, we love you, keep your spirits up, and as always, work towards peace. Think globally, act locally, and as always, peace through music. Ginetta M. signing off.
I didn't even read this because you kept saying going back and forth. So
Yeah, nice, man. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. I'm going to say goodnight now. You're listening to everything you heard. You can get it at cdbaby.com, y'all. We love you, everyone. Spasiba Bolshoya for joining us. This is City World Radio. Here you go. cityworldradio.com. Hi, Renat, and good night. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.